Hey you guys, good morning. Odd time to do a video maybe. I don't know if you guys are working or homeschooling your kids, but I was moved this morning to do this video to talk to you guys because you know that I try to do things that are inspirational. Last week we put a video up with our dear friend Rich, who is doing great and working through his congestive heart failure with detox, which is really amazing. And we'll update you later in the week about Rich. We'll do another video with him. But a couple of days ago, I was informed of the loss of an incredibly dear patient of mine. He lives in New Zealand and is probably one of the most amazing and kind and warm people I've ever met in this incredible world now of being able to work with people across the globe, right? In the world of technology, we get to do that, which is a little frustrating at times with technology, but amazing that I get to meet people like him across the globe. And he passed and was quite young, in his early 50s, and already in his early 50s was dealing with cancer. And he did a combination of treatments between surgery and chemo and detox. And I'm not going to make any kind of judgment here because no one can predict what's going to happen when you put all those things together, when you're using the tools that are out there to try to battle cancer and to reverse it. I mean, that was our goal, was to reverse it. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is procrastination. Procrastination. Because how many of us procrastinate on our health? I mean, we'll buy a new car, we'll research a new car or a house or a refrigerator or whatever it is we need to do or get or travel when we can travel again. We'll put a lot of effort into our job and yes, into our families, which is wonderful. But boy, that health is so on the back burner. I see it every single day. I see people who come to me in that state of despair and distress because at a young age, early 50s, 40s, 20s, have serious diagnosis. And so they come to me in despair and they want to do something now, fix it now. And that's what we do. Hey, that's what I do. But what are we doing? What are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to our children? What are we doing to our families? What are we doing to our friends? When we personally continuously ignore reality, we ignore reality. And what is reality? Reality is that this human body needs certain things for survival, not even to thrive. We're not even talking about thriving. We're not even talking about living your greatest, strongest life. We're not even talking about that. We are talking about just survival, just not dying of cancer or some other disease in your early stages of life, right? We're talking about survival. And so, what are we doing? We are ignoring ourselves. We are ignoring our health. We are putting everything in front of it. Everything. And we are believing that somehow if we get sick someday, there's going to be a magic pill, a magic treatment, a magic therapy. There is no magic. There is no magic. I mean, what I do, I feel is magic, because you guys know my story. You know the tumor. You know the illness. I feel it's magic, amazing, nature, God, life force. But this is not magic, guys. There is no magic answer in medicine. There is only prevention. There is only prevention. There is only consciousness. There is only the lack of procrastination, right? There is only here and now, and do it now. Don't put it off for tomorrow. What are you putting off? What are you putting off? So at the loss of this dear, dear person, this incredible human being with an incredible family who invited me to go to New Zealand to visit them and meet them in person. In light of the passing of this wonderful person at such a young age, in light of the passing of so many people, now that I know, people that I know who have passed from COVID, in light of that, I want you guys to think about what you're doing, about what is your priority, what are you procrastinating about, why are you not taking care of yourself, why are you not doing it now, why are we waiting for later, why are we thinking the magical thinking that it's not going to happen to us. I'm not going to get sick. I'm fine. I've got strong genetics. My grandmother ate whatever she wanted. My uncle smoked. Why are we in this world of magical thinking? Because it's not reality. Reality is cells are cells. They are living organisms that make up this one big living organism. And they need what they need. And it isn't animal protein, and it isn't sugar, and it isn't processed sugar, right? And it isn't oil, and it isn't dairy, and it isn't vitamins, and it isn't minerals, and it isn't protein shakes, and it isn't powders, and it isn't all this garbage. Your cells need to be taken care of. You're getting older. You want to blame it on age? Is that what you want to do? You want to blame illness on age. That's a load, and that takes the responsibility off of you. Do not blame your illness on age. Do not blame your aches and pains on age. Do not blame your body's inability to be flexible anymore and sit on the floor and play with your kids or your dog or pick something up off the ground. Do not blame that on age. That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. So I'm asking you guys to please stop procrastinating. 5 years ago, I went down to the Union Hall of my old fire department, Miami-Dade, and I asked them to do the same thing. Pay attention. You guys are dying of cancer early. Early. Pay attention. Know why. Understand why. Because it isn't just going into a burning building. I know most of you out there that are watching are not firefighters. Our firefighters used to die after retirement. Now they're dying on the job with cancer. So what are you doing, guys? What are you waiting for? Why are you procrastinating? Why is everything else in your life, more important than this physical body, than your health? Why? Ask yourself that. Why? And then do something. Do something. Because my heart is broken at the loss of this incredible man at such a young age. It's broken. And I didn't know him before. I didn't know him before the diagnosis. So I couldn't do anything then, but I can do something now. I can do something right now. And I can encourage you guys to stop procrastinating, stop putting your health on the back burner. Don't worry about all these other things. Worry about your body. Worry about your cells. Please, please hug a family member today. Hug your dog. Hug something with life. Hug a tree. I want you to enjoy your day, but I want you to be aware, and I want you to be conscious, and I want you to think about procrastination. Thank you, you guys. Have a good rest of your day.